This is Nissan in-game live. Barrett Brooks. I'm Michael Barkann. 27-20. Your Philadelphia Eagles over the Green Bay Packers. Double B. First impressions of this first half when it looked like the Eagles were going to run away with it initially.
Well, a couple of same things we've been having for the past 3 weeks. Too many turnovers, too many mistakes. We're jumping off sides. We're legal man downfield. We're doing stupid. Too many fumbles. We cannot turn the ball over like that. I mean, come on now. AJ, you my dude, man. But you got to have that sincerity about keeping your hands on the ball, man. That's 2 weeks in a row. I'm not accustomed to seeing that from you. But, hey, I need more, bro. And you know it. I expect more out of you. You know what I mean? Let's go.
How much more do you expect from number one, Jalen Hurts, he's only averaging 12.6 yards per carry. I'm worried he's going to get hurt. I'm sorry.
I'm not worried about him getting hurt, number one. What I am worried about is him consistently going back to AJ. He's kind of off right now. I don't know what's going on, but he's going to go back to his friend. He's going to keep going to him. He's going to go to that well as much as he can because he knows how big of an impact this guy can have. But right now, we got other players that being, more successful. Quez Watkins goes for a touchdown. You got Smitty out there, catching balls, getting plus yardage. We need to go with what's working. Run the ball a little steadier, keeping that offense of A-Rod off the field. Aaron Rodgers is slinging that thing, and if they keep on allowing him to throw the ball because they run the ball successfully, it's really going to hurt this defense.
Mm-hmm. You want them to keep running that ball.
Oh, no, I don't want them to keep. When you run the ball, it opens up the big play. You can slow him down. You can stop him from running the ball. Then he has to drop back passing. And I don't think that he can just drive. His offensive line is good enough to block man-on-man against our pass rushers. But he can throw the ball when we have play action. Play action, plays into what he wants to do. If you have play action, that means those guys are a little bit tougher up front. They establish a line of scrimmage. They have more blockers in, which allows him more time to push the ball down the field for big plays.
It's a 4-7 Green Bay team. They look a lot better than 4-7. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely, but hey, they went back to they went to something that works for them, and that's running the rock. You see how good Jones looks. You see how good Dillon looks. AJ Dillon looks like he's a rider. I mean, he's making some guys make some business decisions. Him coming downhill. A lot of DBs want to hit him, face to face. He's 6 foot, 6'1", 250 pounds. You don't want to hit a guy like that. So we got to make sure we stop those guys up front, stop running the rock, which will open up the pass play if we keep allowing them to do it.
What do you think of Jalen Hurts as a passer tonight with 107-plus rating, 11-17, 128 yards, and a touchdown pass?
He's getting it done. Whatever you ask him to do, he can do it. Whether it's running the rock, he has over 100 yards. Passing the rock, he has over 100 yards passing the ball. It's just when he gets the ball in the playmaker's hands, they can't continue to fumble. We can't continue to make mistakes like that. And, oh, by the way, let's get that offensive line going. Those guys aren't playing too well on that left side. A lot of pressure over there. We need to make sure we solidify Dickerson and Mailata. Let's go, big fellas. It's time to go.
I was thinking the same thing, and during the game telecast, they made a big deal of how great the offensive line is, and you saw Jalen Hurts scrambling around several times. Some of those runs were called runs, but a lot of those runs were because he just had to get out of harm's way.
Absolutely. Those big guys up front got to play well. But just like, look at Green Bay, we got to do the same thing. We have to run the rock to open up our play action because then you don't expose Dickerson and Mailata to straight pass rushers. Now you can come off the ball a little bit so it looks like run. Now you make those defensive linemen, they start off going against the run, and then they transition into run pass blocking. When you do that, that's just a second more that you keep them from getting closer to Jalen. If you can do that, it really opens up the middle of the field. You can get the ball down the field. We have got accustomed now to not having Dallas Goedert in the offense. We're opening up to other people. You see guys making plays now. I'm still waiting on Pascal to come out there, but at this point, we got to get the ball to our receivers.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the defensive side of the ball.
Huge.
He goes out. They're saying ribs. His return is questionable. Reed Blankenship comes in. He's as far down on the depth chart just as you can get, and he has a pick. What do you think of his play in relief of C.J. Gardner-Johnson?
I mean, he next man up. Kayvon Wallace didn't show that he can go out there and be a good backup. Put in Reed Blankenship. What does he have to lose? He's just going out there and playing with instincts. He read the quarterback. He read A-Rod. Made a great play. We needed that. It was right at the time that we needed to, get everything, going our way again. That was a great decision by him. Great, turnover at that point in the game. This team is at a point where they can really, really turn this game over and get that, Packard offense slowed down if they stop the run. I can't say it enough. Stop the run.
Stop the run. And you know what Aaron Rodgers said about Blankenship? He said, "You blankety blank Blankenship."
right.
That's stupid. I'm
Right.
sorry.
No, but yeah, look,
Yeah.
my guy Jaws.
Yeah.
Congrats being over there. You know,
Mhm.
Hall of Fame, Eagles Hall of Fame over there with the new inductees. That's pretty cool.
He just said that, man. We got him tied up in the back. You kidding me? We wanted you. We love you, Jaws. All right, that'll do it. We'll see you when the clock hits zero. Clock hits zero. Barrett, Jaws, Ruben, Frank with Eagles Post Game Live. All the interviews, everything. We'll see you after the game.